Hey y'all, new video, no campaign review, 7 out of 10 campaign. They took away all my progress, all my trophies, all my saved, everything only for campaign. We're doing a review for the rest because I have all the guns available and all the maps and all the campaigns or Easter eggs done. So everything I did, I still have there. And the Kanye West person is me. That's my Activision. So off kills and best plays and stuff. That's me. Yeah. I apologize for any microphone issues, by the way. This mic is really bad, but it's not bad on stream, and it's not bad when recording, and it's not bad in the party, but only in Share Factory voiceovers. So I don't know, because I listened to like the voiceover, I listened to the original audio before taking it away for the voiceover, and it sounded decent. But I don't know. We're gonna start off by talking about Gunfight, of course. That's my mode. They're taking it away in King's Hill or whatever. I would say this is worse than COD Mobile Gunfight, definitely, and definitely worse than Modern Warfare. It's the best one for Gunfight, and just all around not that good. I mean, the classes, a lot of the time I felt like I was getting the same few classes every match. We appreciate that was somehow the best play when I got like a quick scope headshot twice that match, or that round, and they weren't too far from each other. But, I mean, Gunfight just wasn't all that. Like, it just, I don't know, it felt way too fast-paced for a gunfight mode. And then, like, whenever you played it slow, like, the whole match was playing slow, it felt too slow for gunfight. So I guess it's just not a good mode for this game. Like, it never got that perfect pace. Like, Modern Warfare multiplayer never got that perfect pace where it felt just right. And then Cold War Gunfight never got that perfect pace. And, okay. Like, it's so weird. The snipers mode was fun. The melee mode was better than Modern Warfare's melee only one. Because there's more melees. It felt more variety, I guess. And, blueprints. I mean, the blueprints look cooler in this game, but I felt like I was getting the same ones a lot. There's no, like, mastercrafts that you were getting, really. And just look how clean I was. I know Dark stole my last kill, but still really clean. Still really clean right there. So, I mean, maybe like a 5 out of 10 for Gunfight. Now, we're going to be moving into the 6v6 now. This 6v6 started off as my least favorite ever. Worse than BO3, worse than BO4, worse than Infinite Warfare, worse than Advanced Warfare, worse than all those kind of games, worse than World War II. Well, I like World War II, actually, so I can't even say that, really. And I like Infinite Warfare, and I started to like BO4 once I prestiged. But, you know, just can't really rate them high because I know they're not really good games, just that I played them a lot. Alright, y'all. While I'm talking about the multiplayer, I'm going to use this gameplay because I thought it was kind of funny. But we're going to go into actual 6v6 multiplayer gameplay later. The only zombies gameplay I have right now is for the Halloween event. So, sorry? I guess, but that's later. We'll talk about that later. I might get more gameplay in between this and that. But yeah, I like doing that. It's really fun to do. But, I mean, the multiplayer felt really unbalanced at first. I mean, best comeback ever. Went from like a 3 out of 10 to like a 7. Just like the campaign, but the campaign started as a 7. And yeah, that's a 7. I mean, campaign had a bunch of replay value until they took away all my stuff. And I was like, there's no point in even trying to get more stuff if I have to redo all the original stuff I did. But campaign now has, or multiplayer now has replayability, and it worth to it, I guess. Worth to actually play. So, one of the reasons that made this game more replayable than Modern Warfare was the challenges and league play. League play here, this is a little league play match. I went like 14 and 10 or something, or 10 and 4 or something like that. I did pretty decent. Quick little search game. They took away the shovel, so I couldn't just try to ninja defuse the whole game. And that's annoying. No melees in this mode anymore. Worst thing they did to this mode. But we're just going to talk about the multiplayer. I went from the stoner being the meta to the striker. Or street sweeper, sorry, in this game. And the dual marshals. If you ever play search outside of league play, you will run into the dual marshals a lot. Like, too much even. So I don't even want to be playing search anymore because the dual marshals are just so OP. Hardcore, they have the dual marshals about the fire, because the fire takes away your whatever. So, your damage, the range. And I'm just like, come on, game. Just don't nerf those two. Well, the striker's really only OP in hardcore. Face off 6v6, which I used it a lot in, but they should still nerf it, because oh my god. That's so OP. Like, dang. And then, like, the dual magnums, just one hit. From close range, not really far range as much. Maybe I do. I haven't tested them out other than, like, a few gunfight matches, because I don't have them leveled up, and I refuse to level them up, because that's too boring. And then, this is definitely the most lazy review I've ever seen. I'm eating chicken while making the review. But, the ARs felt like they gave us too much. Different ARs. And it didn't really feel like they really stood out. Like, at least all the shotguns, even if I hated like most of them they added, every single one felt different. There was no shotgun or pistol that felt the same. Ever. Like, the only ones that you could even argue that were, like, the iron. Or the Ironhide and the Howard, but even then, they aren't really similar, you know? All I'm trying to do is just act similar sometimes. I guess look similar, they don't even act similar. Those are the only ones you can even argue that with. Everyone's not even close. Then the LMGs, I mean, the MG82 felt really different from all of them. The Stoner felt really different. Other two kind of blended together, but still even. But then the SMGs and ARs, they were just all... Other than the KSP, of course, and the LC-10, but the LC-10 was so OP that... Even there was that one gun that was off-brand of LC-10, I didn't even go through unlocking because I saw gameplay. It looked really lame. I forgot what it was called, OTS-9, something like that. No, I think it was Battle Pass. I don't know. And the lap SMG is just dumb. I don't even like that. And y'all remember. If you'll really be watching my videos. I made videos on how uninspired the game felt. Like, it still feels really uninspired. Using the Black Ops name. Half the maps still, I'm pretty sure, are all just Black Ops maps. OG Black Ops maps. All the guns from, like, MW3, Advanced Warfare, Ghosts. I mean, the newer guns aren't really, but then the newer guns just look like old. Just look like, I mean, other guns in the game with extra things on them. This really uninspired game in general. Moscow, which is about this, is really one of the only maps that felt different. Even in, I mean, the first few times I played it, I said it gave me MW3 vibes. Or MW2 vibes, sorry. But it didn't really, it was just the theme. But a lot of CODs have the Russian theme, I don't know why. That was more so the campaign for MW2. You know, still, felt pretty uninspired, but, yeah. The melees, some were really uninspired, like baseball bat. Straight from BO3, I'm pretty sure, right? BO4 maybe? The special weapons, they had attachments in BO3 and BO4. They didn't have attachments in this game. Other than, I think, the crossbow. So cool, guys. They had attachments, but they're all just scopes. Like, it would have been cool if you could have, like one where they can shoot two bullets at once, like the akimbo one from BO3, I believe, right? Even the nail gun, I mean, even just give that a scope or like a magazine or something like that. But this game is too uninspired for all that. I mean, it really didn't have an original idea at all. Campaign maybe had a few. I mean, body blocking was cool. The zombies definitely did, but the multiplayer just didn't. It was so uninspired. And so unneeded, I guess. Like, I feel like most people feel that. Like, it just... Ew. Like, it played good near the end. It felt pretty balanced near the end of it in the Akimbo Marshalls and Akimbo Magnums. But it just felt... That was always my issue. Nuketown BO4 was probably... BO4 and BO3 were probably like... And BO2 even. Most original ones. Well, BO1 was the original. Like, literally the original. Cold War just felt... You know, BO4, they changed the mannequins a lot. The map was all snowy, it had Russian buildings and stuff. BO3, the mannequins weren't even like... they were literally robots. You know, you could wall run on some areas, they changed everything about it. Literally everything, that was the most different one ever. BO2, it was kind of futuristic, not too futuristic. BO1, you know, just Nuketown. Cold War felt like, you know, just Nuketown. Was it BO1 or was it BO2 that was original? I think it was BO1, right? Yeah. BO2 is slightly futuristic, right? Yeah, I know my stuff, I think. Can't wait to see Panther, who's like the first dislike on this video because I didn't rate it a 10 out of 10. Just have like a comment where it's like, actually, BO1's was only featured in like a 2-second thing, and if you look back at it, there was like BO4 zombies that wasn't as original as BO4's normal. Like, he's gonna do that, watch. Watch. Just wait for it. But other than the uninspired weapons and maps, like the weapons literally were uninspired. Like that ZRG, I mean, it played differently, but it was just a reskin of the Advanced Warfare one, I believe, right? The LMG, the MG82, Ghost, and Advanced Warfare had. Street Sweeper was just a striker. You know, I can go on and on and on and on. I mean, the amps were the PMs, the marshals were the marshals. I can just keep going, but I'm not going to because I already did a whole video about that. So I hated the game so much, though. It really just felt like a compilation game that wasn't compiling everything right, you know? Like, they weren't doing it the right way. I just felt like a... You know when people steal content and put their watermark over it? That's what it was like. But, I mean, it did play slightly different. Which was the problem, I guess, even. If you're gonna steal a freaking... Yeah, I stole that. Like, don't be like, I didn't steal that, just kind of similar. Like, just go out and just do it. You did that with the maps, why not do it with the guns? Single maps that were better than Modern Warfare 2019 6v6 maps. Doesn't mean they're good maps, though. Like, I'm trying to think of an original map. What's it called? Echelon? The map of, like, the dome thing? That one was a cool map. I actually like that one. Diesel was cool. Was Echelon the snow one from Season 3? I'm talking about the Season 5 one with the dome. There's 2 maps with domes. Both of them were cool. Other map, garbage kind of. I don't like it. Other than obviously the remakes, but they didn't really fit with the new infinite sprint. Just slide cancel every time you can. Jump as much as possible. Drop shot until you die. Like, or just camp. There's one of them ever overly aggressive or just camping. Sorry this video is dragging a lot. I didn't mean for it to. Just come on, when I'm just ranting about a game, it's obviously gonna go forever. And when I'm eating food. Sorry about that, y'all. But, I mean, there's not much else I can really talk about for multiplayer, I don't think. So, I mean, I'd rate it like a 7, maybe a 6. Because if you look at the last, like, season, I mean, season 3, that was, like, the only 2 seasons of the game. The game would have been, like, a 9. But we had season 1 and 2, and 4 was decent, and 5, ew. So season 3, 4, and 6 were the only ones that I actually enjoyed. That's 3 out of 6 games. That's 3 out of 6 seasons if you don't count the preseason. And it also means the current season's good. Like, the current state of the game is fun and enjoyable. But that doesn't mean the game is amazing and oh my god, the game is so good. It redeemed itself perfectly. It just means it's fun and enjoyable and not absolutely horrible like season 1 and 2. Or literally unplayable for me in season 5. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't make myself get on the game. I was like level 80 that season. I'm already level 100 this season. There's still 30 days left. I don't care enough though, y'all. And I guess let's just move into zombies. So y'all, zombies. Very enjoyable this year actually. Better than World War II, better than BO4. That's the only ones that's better than. But honestly, I love Infinite Warfare zombies. I love BO3 zombies. BO2 is really fun. I guess it's better than Advanced Warfare because I didn't like play Advanced Warfare because it was behind a paywall. The mode was behind a paywall, y'all. Yeah, I'm not gonna play it then. That's so money hungry. World War II was kind of the base of this one, though, you know? Field upgrades and zombies was like a thing in BO4 too. I mean, I believe there's like ways you could do it in BO3, like things that you could do if I would like it. I think. I could just be forgetting things. Well, yeah, the Gobblegum and the Wild Cards in Infinite Warfare and BO3, but those aren't the same as this at all. But that wasn't over time you could activate, whatever. There's also like flamethrower special things that you can get in World War II from either supply drops or from tickets where you can like confirm that you get one and just press a button to pull it out. Kind of like how special weapons are in this game, but very different because you have to get salvage, which is not in this game, and armor and all that. But still, they did it more originally. They did everything more originally. This Outbreak Mode that I'm literally playing. It is it's an original version of a mode that was never done before. Or a different version. A mode that you never really see before. You have to wait 10 minutes before you can, like, change it, and the rounds just keep moving on over time. I'm pretty sure I failed, though. Because order was right by the Pack-a-Punch machine. And I didn't have anything good enough to go order fight, you know? Which was more my fault than the game's. But, I'd say, like, just the fact that you could use multiplayer classes in zombies, which was never done before, I believe, pretty cool. So, but y'all, and, like, the fact that you could, like, just have different play styles in zombies. Like, you can have, like, the sniper, you can have the medic, because there's literally, like, the healing aura. I mean, camping strategies, if you have, like, 2 with Ring of Fire and 2 with, Toxic Growth in the office room in Firebase C, that's a good, like, around 20-30 until you'll go all leave, get your Pack-a-Punch stuff up, do an order fight, and then go back. Or orders around 30, but, you know, do, like, your challenge round. And then you can exfil whenever you want. That's great. Ring of Fire helps so much, too, whenever you have low-level things. So, what's bad about it? Why is it not a 10 out of 10 for me? I think that's more so that they thought we would have more fun grinding skills, which is a really original idea. I think for zombies, right, we don't really have skill trees and stuff. in Call of Duty before. But then they had these disgusting, nasty, just ew intel things that I know a lot of people might enjoy, intel hunts and whatever, and I do sometimes. But the thing is, they're so not worth it. Like, calling cards are the only reason I even went for any of them, and I never got the calling cards because I just get bored of going for intel eventually. No need for the intel to be that much and that time consuming sometimes. I guess depth perception might make it easier, but I don't know, my depth perception is glitched, but like the voice ones, the audio ones, you can't see those through walls. I don't know if that's like one of the golden rules of depth perception that I just don't know because I'm stupid or what, but yeah, that's the thing about that. And that's not all. I mean, challenge rounds of Firebase C was really annoying. The fact that you went, how long did we go? 2 seasons, right? Because we got Firebase in season 1 reloaded, and then we didn't get another map till like season 4 or 5, 4. And then there were still rumors that was gonna be the last one because Treyarch are developing their new World War II Vanguard thing. And then it turns out they're like, well, we can throw y'all a bone. And then they gave us Forsaken, which was pretty fun with the whole arcade, which I love. I'm an Infinite Warfare girl, so yeah, I'm gonna love the arcade. And I mean, that's just lame. Like, I know Outbreak was really fun and Onslaught was fun, but people on Xbox and PC didn't even get Onslaught till like 2 days ago. Speaking of, the hammer and sickle were fun. Just, I don't think that's anything for me to just up my score of an entire game because one weapon was just more fun than others. But the hammer and sickle was fun. I do recommend going for it. It didn't take too long. Very enjoyable process and stuff. So just go for it if you have the time. I don't recommend buying a bundle with it because it's pretty easy and just not even worth like $4. Not even worth $1. No gun is worth money in a game. Other than like, unless the challenge is like super impossible, which they should never do, by the way. Don't ever buy a bundle if the game makes the challenge hard on purpose, so you buy the bundle. Just if you eventually get it, you eventually get it. Don't let the game control your wallet. I mean, I buy a battle pass every season, but I bought the one at the very beginning of the year. Or no, the very beginning of the game, and haven't bought one since. And I haven't got to tier 100 on season 5. Because I just didn't like it. I didn't like playing enough, so I was like, whatever. I'm not missing out because I don't enjoy the game. That was so bad of me. That's such a bad play. But, I mean, it's just nothing compares to Infinite Warfare and BO3 zombies, I guess. And, like, I guess that's what people were all looking for. Another BO3 zombies, another Infinite Warfare zombies. But Infinite Warfare was really hated on. But I feel like everyone who actually played it and just wanted to like it, liked it. You know? Or actually wanted to look at it for what it was and not expect a realistic zombie. Because you can't have a realistic zombies. People were saying BO3 was more realistic and serious. It was not realistic, and they made jokes. The whole point of zombies is a fun little side mode, not no serious adventure thing. Never understood that. That's such a bad argument. The original characters made jokes whenever you went AFK, or even whenever you didn't have ammo, or whenever you killed too many zombies and didn't kill enough. That was always a thing in Call of Duty zombies, I guess, you know? I guess a lot of Call of Duty fans are just like, kind of reluctant to play something that doesn't Treyarch. Like, Infinite Warfare was really hated at the time, though. Like, multiplayer, I can understand the hate for multiplayer. I can't understand the hate for campaign. I can't understand the hate for zombies either at all. You know what, at least campaign, you might be looking for a realistic campaign after a horror show of BO3 and the, you know, decentness of Advanced Warfare. You might be like, I wanted a more classic campaign as opposed to flying. And I can't blame you for that. At all. In fact, Orta just started tamping my body right there, by the way. But no, like, I can't really blame you for wanting something more classic. But then Zombies was just good. There's nothing wrong with it. You could earn keys in multiplayer and Zombies. So if you don't want to play Zombies for a while and you're like, the BO3 be forcing me to play Zombies to get my zombie stuff and I can't do it in multiplayer, vice versa, it doesn't matter for Infinite Warfare. Why am I talking about Infinite Warfare? I don't know. Man, Orta is so toxic, dog. Like, dang. I just can't even do anything anymore because Orta wants to be blocking all the zombies. But, like, it's just a fun little side mode. Don't expect this mode to be, you know, super serious or something. The characters are gonna make jokes. The characters are gonna talk. They're not gonna be like silent protagonists, you know, super sad if their kid died or some stupid stuff. Nah, they're gonna have some serious moments, just like Infinite Warfare has serious moments, just like BO3 has serious moments. But they're also gonna make it lighthearted and fun. So, I mean, that's what you're looking for in a zombies game. I mean, this game does it better than a lot of recent Call of Duty Zombies games, and the only game I can think that was actually good was Zombie Army 4. Which you should definitely play, by the way. It was free on PS Plus a few months ago. You might have it added on your library and never played it. Just go and try it out. It's pretty fun. Lots of grind on, like, Cold War. I was going to make a whole video about stuff, like, how important grinding is in video games and stuff compared to other, like, or, like, Siege compared to Call of Duty compared to Zombie Army. And just show how different it feels whenever you have something unlocked a lot as opposed to just, you know, 5,000 kills for this, or just an alpha pack every once in a while, you know? I might still do that video, but yeah. Oh, I had no more zombies clips. I didn't record my Die Machine gameplay, and if I did, I accidentally deleted it. So this is the last part of the game. We're just gonna keep talking about zombies, I guess. Onslaught, fun little mode, I guess. I guess Gunfight's fair for this, because Gunfight modes was what it was played on. You would just be playing a bunch of Gunfight maps, but, oh, and 6v6, but Containment was the only good mode for me. Or the only one I really enjoyed for a long period of time and I kept coming back to. So I feel like we should get a Containment update where they just add all the rest of the Gunfight maps, but they haven't yet. They had Gunfight, or they had Onslaught on 66 maps originally. And I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I thought it was a fun little thing to do. Once they added Nuketown, I played it a lot. And once they added ICBM and all the other Gunfight maps, I played it even more. I was like one of the first few round 100s on there. I was getting the new perks really early, like about a day or two early usually. You would be able to unlock the new perk stage 1 every single time if you wanted to play Onslaught. Or if you wanted to waste your time getting random perk on Outbreak, you could, I'm pretty sure. I just did it on Onslaught. Me and Panther would just go through and get a bunch of freaking elite kills and just, you know. We got our little Onslaught stuff. So yeah, I mean, fun mode for updates, drops, and stuff like that. That's hoping blank hits or ghost hits that got. But I mean, zombies as a whole was probably like an 8 or 9, which is really good. The best zombies and the best two zombies, in my opinion, Infinite Warfare and BO3, were 10 out of 10. So this is a pretty close comparison. You know, whenever we had like no updates for like ever, I didn't like it much because like I just felt bored of it after a short amount of time because I didn't feel like I had much updates. But I mean, after Outbreak dropped, I played it a bunch, but I was like grounded for like a bunch of Outbreaks like playtime. Or first week, I wasn't allowed to play at all. And then like the second week, I was allowed to play. I tried to sneak on the game or whatever, but I had fun. For like the 20 minutes I could play, I couldn't get past like region like 2 when I was host a lot because I had the best. Well, was that around when I had best internet? Was that when I had horrible internet? Horrible internet. So yeah, I had a horrible internet, so I was never host, so I didn't end people's games. It's a good thing, I guess, but I mean, I could never get XP, and I couldn't do the original Outbreak challenges for Warzone and stuff. For Warzone and Cold War. But yeah. And I guess that's it. 9 out of 10, 7 out of 10 campaign, and 6 out of 10 multiplayer. Multiplayer, I mean, Modern Warfare was like a 7 or 8. It was my favorite one in a while. Infinite Warfare was like a 6 or a 7. BO3 was even like a 5 or a 6, or maybe even a 7. BO4 was like a 6 or a 5. which, I mean, same as Cold War, I guess. Advanced Warfare was like a 4. Ghost was like a 3 or a 4. And I still enjoy playing Ghost and Advanced Warfare. I just don't think they're good games. BO2 was like a 8 or a 9 or a 10. MW3 was a 10 or a 9. No, definitely BO2 and MW3 were a 10. I don't know why I'm trying to give them benefit of doubts. They are the best games ever. And we're just going to let the rest of this clip roll in and whatever. Hope you all liked this video. I did. Well, I'm not going to let the listener clip roll because it's over. Have a good rest of y'all's days. Last 8 hours on Cold War. Hope Vanguard's good. And I don't have to make a video, 30-minute video reviewing it. Hopefully it's like 20 minutes of just me just saying, it's good. I like that. Yeah, it was really fun. 8 out of 10 game. Hopefully I don't have to go in depth and explaining why I like certain things compared to other things. But I'm not going to review the prestige system. I think I've already said my piece on that. If I haven't, I'll do a different video on it. Bye.